Thabo, when one of our favorite people comes into studio and we get very excited, what happens?
It's a bit of an art tradition. We basically have a pair of mysterious underwear. We don't know who it belongs to, where it comes from, but basically every guest has to wear it like a balaclava during the interview. Okay, no, they don't. I'm sorry. You play the big guest intro.
He was panicking for a second. All right, 5FM Jazz Band, take it away. He is a smash hit hip-hop maker all around the world, international collaborations and more. He's the South African who went on Sway in the morning and got called a hyena for his freestyle. He's the man who moves and shakes the worldwide hip-hop industry. And he's in studio because he got a brand new album. Give it up for Nasty C in the building! Woo! Good to see you, brother. You can hear the 5FM Jazz Band is a massive fan.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. Thank you so much. So good being here, man.
So good to have you in studio. Before we get on to anything bigger and more fresh, we were just chatting off air about how you only ever got to perform Lemons once with AKA with Keenan before he passed.
Yeah, man.
But you're still playing it.
Yes.
What do you remember about that one and only play? It must be very, very significant for you.
Of course, it was a lot of fun. Just seeing him all the time, every time. It was a lot of fun, man. Very energetic guy, very animated too. You know what I mean? If you know him, you know.
Yeah.
So just being on stage with him was a blast, man. I had so much fun, though.
Absolutely. And when you play it now, very special. And I mean, the crowd. I mean, I think you were saying off air that it was so new when you played the one every time. People didn't know it so well yet.
Really thought of it, yeah. But now it's like. I mean, it was an absolute like instant smash anyway, so people loved it, but they didn't know the words, so they couldn't really sing along. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Just those parts there, the couple pockets, but like now every time I perform, especially now since I perform with a band, I get to do this like really special strip down of the song.
So cool.
Yeah,
man, you've been so busy. I digged through the internet yesterday, back to 2018 when you and I were very young, and we met for the first time on the old radio station I was on the old show. And I wanted to just play you a clip from our interview because it is wild to me what this interview now feels like. This is me chatting to Nasty C 6 years ago.
Careers have been made on Sway, but they've also been broken on Sway. But he called you a hyena, bruh.
That was that stamp of approval.
Epic, bruh. So where to from here, man? Because I mean, you've had the collaboration with French Montana, you got that international sound and that international certification. So the music that you created, you've been killing the game here. You got Record of the Year at the 2 biggest music awards in South Africa. What's next for you?
I think right now I just introduced myself to the rest of the world. Now it's time to take over. Now we're taking over.
Taking over the... And then you did, brother. I'm so glad it worked out so well. So
salute, man.
Tell me a little bit about what's going on with you now. You've been touring all across Africa. You just had your first child. You got a new album out tomorrow. What's going on?
There's a lot of stuff happening in my life right now, man. A lot of exciting things, you know. African Throne tour with Casper, which is really dope. I mean, besides the fact that we just get to travel the continent together as African artists and share so many stories, and also just get to know each other as people, because we weren't day-to-day friends, but now we're becoming that. You know what I mean? We've always had like mutual love and respect for each other, but now we're getting to know each other a lot more, which is really dope.
Yeah, you bond onto it. Hey, it gets intimate. Man. You know his breakfast cereal. You know when he goes to the bathroom, like.
Yeah, you know. So we're getting to travel the continent and do what we love, and then I'm dropping a new album right now, which it might be my best album yet, man. It's very honest, very open, very straightforward. You know what I mean? Very mature. Very super proud of this album, man.
Really? Okay. Yeah, it feels like a big jump forward for you musically.
Oh, it is, absolutely, man. And then having a kid also, you know what I mean?
Brother.
Fresh into fatherhood. That's also just, I'm learning so much, man. And because I did so many things preparing to be a father, like a good father, just to trying to get myself in a...
What did you do?
A lot of stuff, man. Fasting. I had to let go of a lot of habits. Quit smoking.
Get clean, yeah.
Bro, yeah, a lot of things, man.
Changes your perspective so quickly, eh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it's incredible. But you're 2 months in. How's your nappy changing? You getting there?
I knew how to do that. I have little brothers and sisters.
Oh,
and
okay.
nieces. All that other stuff is easy.
You did the tutelage.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the truth is, like, the only thing I didn't know how to do was to burp him.
Okay.
It's the only thing I didn't know how to do.
Yeah.
I know how to put him to sleep. I know how to feed him. I know how to change him. All that other stuff, that's easy.
What does he think of your music?
He loves it. You know why? 'Cause I used to play it for him while he was still in his mother's.
Oh, beautiful! You're certified from the womb, brother man. Tell us, what's the title of the new album? It comes out tomorrow. You were saying it's very different, and you say it's your proudest album so far, maybe your best one. Why so?
So this album is titled "I Love It Here," right? And "I Love It Here" speaks to not only just like a physical place, or not one physical place, but like more of like a mental state. If you know what I mean, it's like wherever I am, where I have all the things that I love and all the people that I love it there. Do you understand? Fatherhood, I love it there. Where I am right now creatively, I love it there.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? My whole gaming setup and the movement that we're starting now, love that. I'm obsessed with it. Do you know what I mean?
Incredible.
Yeah, so you see all those things in the album cover, you hear about it in the music and stuff like that. Obviously, I get deeper into like the personal stuff, and I'm very, very honest, very open in this album. It's a very truthful album. You know what I mean? I didn't focus too much on like trying to show off how fast I can rap and where I can take the flows and stuff like that. It's more just like straightforward. You understand it first listen. You hear exactly what I'm saying and what I'm talking about.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's just good music, man. I'm very proud of it.
And what's the sound like? Have you been working with new producers? What does it sound like?
It's a crazy concoction of all these different genres. It's all over the place, but in like the best way possible.
Cool.
Do you know what I mean? It's so many different genres and subgenres in it.
Man, I'm so excited. Well, without further ado, because I'm sure everybody is absolutely frothing to hear it, let's play a single off of the brand new album. Nasty C, thank you so much for coming to the studio, my man.
Thank you for having me.
It was such a pleasure to see you, and best of luck with the album drop and with young Oliver, who I'm sure is going to love. He's probably heard this album already, the 2-month-old. But here is No More from Nasty C off of the brand new album On 5, and it drops tomorrow.